Hey everybody, how's it going? In this video, we're going to be talking about another flavor of loops, and it's called the while loop. The idea behind the while loop is basically that you have a certain condition that you lay out, and what comes after this condition is going to be repeated continuously until the condition that you've laid out is no longer valid. So let's explain this. Let's assume you have a variable called I, which stands for iterator, and a variable called end. While, I could say something like this, while I, the variable I, which is currently equal to 0, is smaller than the variable end, which basically means the end of the loop, I'm going to print out I, and then I'm going to add 1 to I with every loop, okay? So here what happens is that you put the condition, which is I is smaller than end, and then you do a couple of actions here. I chose to only do 2 in this case. One of them is to print, and the next one is to update I, okay? So take a moment and think, how many times is this while loop going to run? Okay, so let's think about it, right? Let's say we start out at 0, and then we print out 0, and then we add 1, so now it's 1. Then we print out 1, and then we add 2, and then we add 3, and then we add 4, and so on. So, on the right side, you'll see that this loop ran 10 times, from 0 all the way till 9. And that's basically how a while loop works. It starts out at a certain condition, and that condition keeps updating until this condition is no longer valid. Now, what happens if we remove this line right here? What happens if we no longer update this while loop? Well, that's simple. It's going to keep running forever, and that's something you don't want in your program, because it's going to make it crash. And this causes a lot of issues, and you have to be careful while making a while loop that it does not crash. So it's essential that you update it or find some way to break out of this loop. And that's while loop for you.